Okay, so for today, I will talk about God is not the parents of evils. So humans are rational beings, and in order to be rational, humans must have free will. So humans, we have our free will. So naatay like capabilities to do everything that we want, and also this means that they must be able to choose between good or evil. So ang tao depende ra niya if mupili siya if good or bad, and humans can therefore act badly or well. So, nara jud sa tao if magbuhat siya og good or bad. So, God is not the parents of evil. So, murag mo po ni siya rason nganong nasuwat ni that God is not the parents of evil because it is all about humans. So, humans are responsible of doing good or bad. So, we will talk about Augustine. So, Augustine was especially interested in the problem of evil. So, murag si Augustine nagka-interest about sa evil. So, if God is entirely good and all-powerful, why is there evil in the world? So, for Christians such as Augustine, as well as for adherents of Judaism and Islam, this was and remains a central question. So, this is because it makes obvious fact about the world that it contains evil into an argument against the existence of God. So, Augustine is able to answer one aspect of the problem quite easily. So, he believes that although God created everything that exists, He did not create evil because evil is not a thing but a lack of deficiency of something. So, si Agustin, murag naka-answer siya about ani kay he believes that though God created everything, pero ang evil wala niya create. So, murag nara gyud ni siya sa tao. So, murag it is like human beings um, murag binuhat na lagyan po ni sa tao na siya. For example, so the evil suffered by a blind man is that he is without sight. The evil in it is he lacks honesty. So Augustine borrowed this way of thinking from Plato and his followers. So also Augustine talks about essentials of freedom. So needs to explain why God should have created the world in such a way as to allow there to be these natural and moral evils or deficiencies. So his answer also revolves a rational being. So he argues that in order for God to create rational creatures such as human beings, he had to give them freedom of will. So before gibuhat sa Ginoo ang tao, murag iya pong gitagaan og free will. So murag decision gyapon sa tao if mo again mobuhat siya og good or bad. So, gitagaan ta og having freedom of choosing what is good for you and not. So, example is for this reason, God had to leave open the possibility that the first man, Adam, would choose evil rather than good. So, according as to the Bible, this is exactly what happened as Adam broke God's command not to eat fruit from the tree of knowledge. So, we all know this story about Adam and Eve. So, si Adam, gitagaan sa Ginoo og knowledge. Again, free will. Pero, iya gyapong eat ang fruit from the tree of knowledge. So, that's why, after Adam eat the apple, murag nagka-wide ang iyang knowledge. So moto na tinga sila nganong na sila didto, nganong wala sila sinina. So mo na to siya. So in fact, Augustine argument holds even without referring to the Bible rationally is the ability to evaluate choices through the processing of reasoning. So the process only possible where there is freedom of choice, including the freedom to choose to do wrong. So again, if mobuhat ka og wrong, again, it is your choice. So, naragya po na, it's your decision. Okay, so Augustine also suggests a third solution to the problem, asking us to see the world as a thing of beauty. So he says that although there is evil in the universe, it contributes to an overall good that is greater than it. could be without evil. So such just as discords in music can make a harmony more lovely, or dark patches add to the beauty of a picture. So also Augustine also suggests nga, though na ay bad, murag nag-add gyapon siya og uh, beauty, di ba? Murag something like na ay like maghimo ka og art, nasayop ka. Di ba ang art kay murag depende na lang nimo kung saan nimo pag design. Ay kana. Though sayop siya tan-awon para din kay syempre ikaw ra may nakabaw, pero sa ubang tao nga nakakita murag nindot siya tan-awon. Murag nga siya. So explaining natural evil. So, since Augustine's time, most Christian philosophers have tackled the problem of evil using one of his approaches. So, while their opponents, such as David Hume, have pointed to their weaknesses. Okay, so as arguments against Christianity and calling Christianity calling sickness. For instance, an absence of health seems to be just playing with words. Illness may be due to the deficiency of something, but the suffering of the sick person is real enough. And how are natural evils such as earthquakes about explained? So, someone without a prior belief in God. So, murag, something like ikaw, sa isip o sa katao murag wa kay pagtuo sa Ginoo, murag makapangutana ka nga nganong na may earthquake, nganong may katalagman murag. So someone with poor belief in God might still argue that the presence of evil in the world proves that there is no power all powerful and benevolent God. But for those who do already believe in God, Augustine arguments might hold the answer. So again, what made Adam capable of obeying God's command also made him able to sin. So this is like a statement of Saint Augustine of Hippo. So a world without evil. So Augustine also says that uh, a rational being able to choose their action, just as for Adam and Eve, our moral choices allow for the possibility of evil. So again, your choices might lead you to good or bad or to evil. Like that. So that's all, and thank you very much.